Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another daily energy draw. This is going to be for Thursday, September 12th, 2019. Now, they called me to the Moonology deck as more of a... My dog is on her back on the couch, really cute. They called me to the Moonology deck as a more masculine energy, so I'm really curious to see what message comes through. But also, this week, either the 14th or the 15th, I'm not quite sure when, we have the full moon in Pisces coming up. I think it's Pisces. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's Pisces, but we are now in that energy because remember, you feel the effects, the energy of the full moons, new moons, the lunar cycles a few days before these cosmic events and a few days after. The energy is residual, and we're in that window right now. So I'm really curious to see what energy we have for today, Thursday, September 12th, 2019. What message is coming across? Now, make sure you stay tuned if these are resonating with you to tomorrow's daily energy draw. We have Romance Angels Friday. We're also going to be continuing with the Divine Partnership readings. So make sure you like, comment on the posts, and subscribe to stay tuned for that as well. Okay, so Thursday, September 12th, 2019, already mid-September. I know I comment on time passing very quickly a lot, but man, is time passing quickly. Man, is time passing quickly. September 12th, 2019. Thursday, September 12th, 2019. One more shuffle. Thank you. Okay, Thursday, September 12th. What do you have to say for Thursday, September 12th, 2019? Just one card. Thursday, September 12th. Okay. We have the full moon in Sagittarius, and what they're saying is look at the bigger picture. But you see that bow and arrow? We were channeling this back in, I want to say, the winter and spring. The slingshot, the bow and arrow, pulling back and feeling that tension and it being released. And a message that I got, I'm not sure if it was during a regular reading or if it was a daily energy draw, but one of the messages I was getting was that the arrow is now hitting its mark. It had been released back in May, June. Yeah, I think it was May, June. That arrow, I got the energy of the arrow finally being released. We've been feeling the tension because when you pull back on a slingshot or on a bow, it's very tense energy. We had been feeling that, but then all of a sudden it was like a sigh of relief, and the whatever was in the slingshot or the arrow, whatever the metaphor you want to use, it was released. Now it's hitting its target. Now it's hitting its mark. So what they want you to do is, if you still are feeling that tension, if you still are feeling, they're giving me an energy of restriction and confinement. They're saying if things feel like they're not going your way, this month is an energy of abundance. This month is an energy of forward momentum. This month is an energy of prosperity. Pull back, just like you pulled back on that bow and arrow, to look at the bigger picture, because that is when you're going to hit your mark. When you look back at the bigger picture, don't look so narrow-minded. Don't look at the 3D, what you're seeing in your external world. Pull back and look at things from a higher perspective. Look at things from the soul's perspective, because then you're going to see things from a new perception. It's that hanged man energy where you're going to flip upside down and see things in a different light. You're going to become illuminated. You're going to have an aha moment. Now, it's an energy of changing your mindset, shifting your mindset to align with that abundance, to align with that prosperity, to align with that, they gave me the word luck, but it's not luck, it's just alignment. This energy of September is forward momentum going into fall. We've been channeling the harvest, that the harvest, your fruits of your labor are coming to harvest, where it's a season of harvest, especially here in the Northern Hemisphere, where things are being nurtured. It's that Seven of Pentacles energy they're showing me, where the pentacles are on the tree. It's no longer that energy of waiting. You had planted the seeds, so now it's time to see how those seeds have grown. The seeds of your life have grown. And now it's time to pluck the seeds, to harvest those seeds, to harvest what you had planted. But you have to take action. You have to move forward and not be resistant to that change, not be resistant to what the universe is trying to bring into you, because they're trying to bring into you your harvest. So remove yourself from that lack mindset. Remove yourself from that feeling of it's not happening because you're not seeing it in the 3D. The universe is bringing it to you. Change your perception, flip that switch, flip the script. Tell yourself a different story. Tell yourself that you are worthy and deserving of this. Pull back and look at it from the bigger perspective of soul growth and timing, that everything is happening in divine timing, that you're exact in the right moment here and now, and that arrow is hitting its mark. It has hit its mark, and it's like they're showing me, it's cartoonish that they're showing me. It's like the arrow has hit its mark, and like all of a sudden, like as it hits its mark, that mark explodes into like coins and hearts and flowers and rainbows, and like it's just pure like joy and happiness. But pull back from that very 3D paradigm thinking of focusing on the external only and not seeing what's not there. Go within and see what you hold within yourself. Because again, that arrow is hitting its mark, but to manifest it into your physical world, it's not a place of believing, it's a place of alignment. You have to change your perception. You have to come into alignment with it. You have to change your perception to really allow it to flow into you, to really allow it to come into manifestation, to allow it to come into that physical 3D. Really interesting. And the full moon, this lunar cycle, completing cycles, completing the old, leaving behind what isn't serving you, completing that last cycle of karma. That's why the arrow is now hitting the mark, because you had completed what you needed to complete to level up. They're giving me like all these gaming energies, which is very interesting, but you are leveling up. You have all the tools, you have everything you need. You just have to shift your mindset. Don't look to the past. The past is in the past. Now look towards your future and come into alignment with that prosperity. Come into alignment with that abundance. Because moving forward, that forward momentum energy, that arrow hitting its mark, it's up to you to shift your perception and embrace all of that flowers and hearts and coins and rainbows, whatever it is that's shooting out of that image. It's really interesting what they're giving me. Because the arrow kind of like exploded it went right into the center. It's like a heart they're showing me. It went right into the center of the heart, and it's like a piñata where it's just boom, it's like shooting all this abundance. But you have to come into alignment. You have to shift into that energy for that to happen. So really, really interesting energy, especially for this full moon. What do you still have to clear out? What do you still have to, I'm hearing the words reconcile. What do you still have to allow to leave your life in order to welcome in this abundance, to embrace this abundance, to embrace this new phase, to embrace this new evolution, to embrace this new stage and level of your life? So really, really interesting energy. So yeah, really interesting. I'm excited to see how that plays out. So make sure you stay tuned tomorrow for Romance Angels Friday. Leave a comment in the comment box below and let me know how this is resonating with you, if it is resonating with you. And please like and subscribe so that you don't miss any of the daily energy draws. We'll be back tomorrow with Romance Angels Friday and the Divine Partnership reading, so stay tuned for that. Sending you guys so much love, so much light, and we'll see you soon.